Ya, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Alia binti Ayub, metric number 252654. So now I will proceed the presentations with the next subtopic, which is DBMS model. First, I will explain about the associations, which is a record types that constitute a database exist in relation to other record types. There is three basic record associations, which is one-to-one, one-to-many, and many-to-many. So this is the example illustrations for one-to-one, one-to-many, and many-to-many associations. So this shows the one-to-one associations where employee record 1 and year-to-date earnings 1. So there is one-to-one relationship. For the one-to-many, customer record have many records, sales order record, where one customer can have many sales order record, where they can buy anytime more products or different times on different times. So the many-to-many associations, we have many kinds of inventory and also many vendors. So we have many-to-many relationship. So the next is DBMS models, which is three types DBMS model. First is hierarchical, network, and relational models. First, I will talk about hierarchical models. It is organized data in a tree-like structure and supports one-to-many parent-child relationships, where each parent can have many children, but for each children may only have one parent. Hierarchical model is a set that describes relationship between two linked files. Each set contains a parent and a child. Files at the same level with the same parent are siblings. Tree structure with the highest level in the tree leaf being the root segment and the lowest file in a branch the leaf. Hierarchical models is also called a navigational database. Usefulness of this model is it is limited because no child record can have more than one parent, which leads to data redundancy. So this is the example of hierarchical data model. So record type A, file A is a parent, and file B and file C is the child for file A. File B and file C with the same parent, file A, is the siblings. And then this is one set. The upper tree structure is root segment and the lower is leaf. File X, file Y, and file Z is the child for file B, while file B is the parent for file X, Y, and Z. So the next is a network model. It is an expansion of hierarchical model with explicit linkages between records and files. Network record permits child records to have multiple parents. Disadvantage of this model is such structure can be extremely complex and difficult to comprehend, modify, or reconstruct in case of failure. So as we can see from these illustrations, Project 1 and Project 2 is the parent, and Department A, B, and C is the child, and the child can have multiple parents. So this is example of network model. The next model is relational model. The difference between this model and navigational model, or we call it as hierarchical model, is the way data associations are represented to the user. Relational model portrays data in two-dimensional tables with attributes across the top, forming columns. Intersecting columns to form rows are tuples, which are normalized arrays of data similar to records in flat file system. Relations are formed by an attribute common to both tables in the relations. Received by user as a collection of tables for data storage. Tables, a series of row or column intersections. Tables related by sharing common entity characteristic. This model uses primary key to link records. So this is the relational model example. As we can see, this first row for each table is the attribute for each, or we call it attribute or characteristic for each identity. And to link one identity with other tables, they have to use primary key. This is we can refer it from the previous lesson from DBMS classes that we learned before. It's just the same. It also have foreign key and so on. That's all from me. Thank you.